Hello? All right. I think I got my microphone working. Can you all hear me? Can I be heard? Is there hears? Yes. Good, good. How are y'all doing tonight? Speaking of which, before the stream even started, Ziggy? New member of the channel? I don't know if you're out there. Ah, he is here. Ziggy, thanks for sponsoring the channel before the stream even started. Appreciate you, man. You're fantastic. Doing handguns, that's good. I scared you, Regina. Ooh. Air has stalk. I have sneak attack now. I have sneak attack. I was busy getting my window open. You can't do this very often here because obviously in the wintertime it's far too cold for me to keep it open. And then in the summertime it's way too humid and hot for me to keep it open. But we're at like that perfect few weeks here where at nighttime I can... Oh, is there double voice? Double voice, huh? Do, do, do. Double voice. Are you all? Am I doing doubles when I talk? Is it echoing? No double voice. Your voice is playing back twice, huh? Warner says it is. Some says it isn't. We good? I hope. All right. All right, that was on Warner. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I'm not like that. That would be annoying. I don't think I could stay on a stream where it was doing the double voice thing. Yeah. Anyways, opening the window. Because the window's open, I was trying to set up the. Have any of y'all ever heard of NVIDIA RTX voice? It's like this thing that's supposed to filter out background noise. We're gonna try it tonight. See if it does very good. Hey, International Stacker, thanks for the 10. Says I watched you for years while I was overseas in Saudi Arabia. Your voice is fine, by the way. All right, thank you, Stacker. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for all the years of patroning the channel, and appreciate the support tonight. I'm gonna bring you some really fun campaign. We are pushing back. We are pushing back against the forces of good order, whatever you want to call them. The Anti-Chaos League, ACL. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, chaos is gone, so I'm the sole focus of the world at large. How you doing, Senshi? Thanks for being here. I am doing good, Spartan. Thank you. The forces of meh. Oh boy, they've been bigger than meh. These guys have been massive. Like, it has been one heck of a fight. Hang on, I voted the wrong campaign. I loaded the wrong campaign. This is a Lothern campaign I'm playing for fun. When were y'all gonna tell me that, or did someone already tell me? Let's see here. I think this is the one. And it looks like I forgot to actually save it. Crap, so we're going to have to go to the autosave here. I thought I did save it. Yeah, I've been playing some Lothern campaign. There was a couple of achievements that I needed with the High Elves in the Vortex campaign. Regina, I do want to play High Elves. What do you all think, by the way? What's the next DLC? All the consensus I've heard from people are guessing that it's like some kind of High Elves versus Greenskin. I know nothing about the lore, so I wouldn't know. Greenskins are due for a rework. I mean, they've been talking to us about it, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was Greenskin related. Because Greenskins are the old world faction. They've actually mentioned that they're busy reworking. Everybody else thinking Greenskin High Elf. Oh, speaking of, my frame rate's bullcrap because I haven't restarted my computer before the stream. I really wish I knew what was causing this. Hi. Awesome-tastic. Thanks for the 2. The family is well. I am doing well. I apologize, people. I forgot. I just booted up my computer. It shouldn't be doing this. This doesn't make any sense. Like, it's set to capture at 60 frames. It's only capturing at 30 or 40, which means that it's going to be really choppy when I move around. I just fresh started up the computer too. This has got to be some kind of bug or something because this wasn't happening before and now it's happening all the time. So give me just a minute. Let me see what I can tweak. See if we can fix this. I'm going to have to stop the stream just momentarily. It's not over. And I will restart it here in just a second. Try something different. Well, I'm trying some different settings. Like I was streaming off the GPU. Now I'm streaming off my CPU, and that's not making any difference. So it's something with OBS. I don't know what it is. Let me try and restart OBS real quick before I do a full reboot of the computer. I apologize. Be patient. This is part of being live. I'll be right back. See if I can fix it. Nope. It's not one to cooperate. Well, I don't know. It says it's doing 60 frames now, or at least mostly 60 frames. It's dropping off a little bit here and there. It shouldn't be dropping off at all. Yeah, no, it's dropping off again. It's all the way down to like 40 again. Guess I'm just gonna have to restart the computer. Sorry, this takes like 3 minutes. Give me just a second. I mean, I just fresh started the computer. I don't get why I would have to restart the computer, but I gotta try it because I don't know what else is. Don't know what in the world is killing my frame rate here. It doesn't make any sense. It's the exact same stuff that I run all the time that never has any impact on my ability to stream. It's really frustrating. So some kind of bug has gotten introduced in a driver update or an OBS update that's causing this because I'm not doing anything different. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and restart. I don't want the frame rate to be choppy all night because of this, so hang tight. I'm going to reboot. All right, I'm back. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Please be nice to me. So far, it looks good. I mean, I just started up my computer. The only thing I did different this time was I opened Warhammer 2 first, and then opened OBS. Maybe? I don't know. That's what I'll try in the future. Looks like it's working right. The other way, I mean, it's fine for me on my screen. It's playing good on my screen, but I'm worried for you all because it might be fine 1 minute and then real choppy the next second because the frame rate wasn't right. Like, it's not getting a good constant frame rate the way it should. So it creates like a weird situation. Well, I said that. All the way loading into the campaign, it was good. We'll see. It wants to behave. It's still not working right. It's dropping like all the way to like 40 and then back up and then down to 40 again and now it's 60 again. What in the world? I really don't know why that is. Yeah, it's just... How bad is it on your end? Is it just frustrating me? Is it okay? If it's okay, I'll just keep going and try and power through it, but it's pretty irritating to me that It's not the internet. The internet's perfectly good. I'm not dropping any packets. The speed of the internet is great tonight. It's not the internet. I'm trying to explain what it is. You set up your broadcasting software and you tell it, hey, I want to capture at this resolution at X frame rate. And I've set that frame rate to 60 frames. And whenever I am pushing stream, OBS, instead of capturing it at the frame rate I told it to, is at some kind of weird variable frame rate, and it's bouncing around. And so that's the frustrating thing. So that's what it is right now. It just, see, like right there, it was choppy when I moved forward because it had dropped all the way down to 47, and then it pops back up and it's kind of going back and forth. So you're going to get like this weird mix of like sometimes fine, sometimes choppy, and it's really irritating because my graphics card's cranking out 95 frames a second, and for some stupid idiot reason, half the time OBS is only putting out half of that. So I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Hey, thanks for the 5. It says, HEIR, found you way back on Tokugawa campaign. Some Shogun 2 reboots would be fun. Spill some blood in the name of Patchy. You know, the appropriate time for me to do a Shogun 2 reboot would have been a day or two ago whenever it went for free. Now it's probably too late. Yeah, now it's all the way down to 40 frames. Getting ticked off. Sorry, folks. Give me just a second. Like, this kind of stuff drives me crazy. It hasn't been doing this in my recordings. I'm gonna try. Well, we're just gonna have to put up with it. I apologize. I will work on it some when we're off stream. Reboots were fixing it the other day. Now absolutely nothing's fixing it. It's gonna be fine part of the time and laggy part of the time. It's not the internet. I don't really know why. Maybe it'll smooth out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Just needs to wear in. But don't worry about it. We'll keep going. It's just our enemies because they're mad because we're gonna beat them. That's it. They're mad because we're gonna win. That's what we're gonna call it. That's what we're gonna call it. Good seeing you. Yeah, thanks for being here, Evil Jungle, and thank you all for being patient while I tried a few things. I appreciate it. You're probably being a lot more patient than I am with what's going on here, so thank you. It's actually working now that I've gotten hacked off and wasted a bunch of times. So, well, there it goes. Never mind. As soon as I open my fat mouth, it goes right back to its antics. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Gonna ignore it. I'll do some searching online after this and see if I can search up any solutions. HEIR, it's a pandemic. Everyone's stuck at home. Even if it hits 1 frame, we're watching slideshow stream. Thanks, Tacker, for the 5. You're too kind. Yeah, you're far too kind. Thank you. And Sean, thank you previously again, too. I know I was redoing some of this stuff. Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Wait a minute. Why does this feel so familiar? We ignored this and went through the turn-in, and that's where I ended the campaign last time, right? Because I forgot to save my game. But I think we were right there, because the autosave would have saved on my last turn-in, so we couldn't have missed much. Because we had the autosave. I did load the autosave, right? Hang on, let's look at the saves and see what I loaded. Slide stream. It may be that if this thing won't cooperate. Yeah, we were on turn 290 for the autosave. Let's skip to see what turn we're on. Yeah, I get it. Let's go. Let's see if we're on the right turn, because it auto-saved on 290, so if it starts up at 291 here, I think this is roughly it, because Regina's getting attacked again by the Bretonnians. Yeah, 291. We're in the right place. Alright, good. Good. We are in the right place. If I could just remember to save my game, you know, that would probably be the first, most helpful thing to do.
Fear the dark. Hi, Beastmaster.
Let's see.
Hag sorceress.
So we got a fresh turn here. We need to send some reinforcements to Dark Regina's army. And the best place to do that from here is going to be Slaver's Point. We've got Naheth Grimgaze. It's not going to be that many turns, though, before the Bretonnians assault.
Supreme sorceress
And
grant.
some of Regina's units need to heal, but... I mean, we've got some hefty walls at Hotek's column.
We will hold
I
them
say that's
off.
only tier 3, so it could be better. I've only got bolt thrower towers.
I will not aid you in this.
It's not
This is
great,
ill
but it's not
considered.
terrible. She definitely needs reinforcements if possible. So I'm gonna start swinging that direction.
Dreadlord, at your command.
Now, if Volkmar attacks me here,
You
the
are
monoliths
right.
will be able to reinforce me, so I don't think he'll
Unwise.
do that. I'm gonna swing on past there and get some help over to Dark Regina as quick as I can. Don't want to risk her losing her army after I almost got her killed in the last episode anyway. Oh, my turn-in messages. Of course, we got a Death Hag wounded up here now because of a Witch Hunter. Fan-freaking-tastic. Army retreats.
Cruelty.
So yeah, so the dwarves scattered. It's about what I expected from them. And then if I remember right, we had taken a little bit of time.
Sorceress of grant.
Ziggy, thank you. What is it? Just gonna call it 14 USD here. Thank you, Ziggy. It says great to finally catch a live stream. Thanks for keeping me sane on week 5 of working from home. Yeah, we're all trying to be there. Ziggy, thanks for supporting the channel tonight in such a big way, man. Really appreciate it. What is that currency, by the way? Is it ISK? LSK? I'm not familiar with that one. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you being
Mother
here.
of the
Hang in
Dark
there.
Convent.
All this nonsense will be over soon enough. We shall get through. But while we're stuck here,
Beastmaster.
let's enjoy the games. Let's enjoy some games while we're stuck here.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Icelandic Krona. Oh, that's cool. That is
Feel
awesome.
my power. Cloaked and hooded.
Reign
Iceland.
secure.
Alright, so Ziggy, I don't know if you're actually living in Iceland, but I would assume so. I don't know. Maybe other countries are using Icelandic krona. I could be wrong. What do I know?
Nature's
Obviously not a lot.
torment.
If so,
Beware the
what's like your favorite
centipede
thing about Iceland
awaiting the
that
prey.
someone from outside Iceland would need to experience, see, eat, whatever it is, if they went to Iceland? Let me know. Sean, thanks for the 5, says, hey man, if something messes up, you just gotta take a breath and go, as happens, fix 97% of my problems, can't control everything. Yeah, I know. It's working part of the time right now, so I can't complain. I couldn't stream at all in the beginning of this thing, Sean, and I can stream now, so I should probably just, let it go.
Favored of the Witch King. Whispers of disobedience.
Let it go here. Does Krona stand for crown? I don't know. Good question, Warner. I just pray that they make Ikit Claw DLC free like Shogun 2 because I want Skaven to be playable. You don't have Ikit Sextus? Nature, tons of it. So Ziggy says we got to see the nature of Iceland. It's pretty nice when you get to take the time to go off. Yeah. It's an interesting place. Like, one of the reasons why I'd like to see Iceland is because it's like nothing else here in the States. So it'd be really cool to see it because it seems like it's very unique. Like
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
the island and the nature around it, stuff like that. So anyway, thanks, Ziggy.
Yes.
I've actually had quite a few friends whose parents were in the Air Force, stationed at I'm probably gonna say it wrong, Reykjavik. They were stationed there in the Air Force for a long time
Cruelty and violence.
during the Cold War when they were younger. Of course, then they had kids that were roughly my age. So yeah,
Merciless one.
they really liked it. Everybody that had been over there
Cruel
said they really
dreadnought.
liked being there.
A would-be traitor.
Keflavik, yeah, Keflavik. Yeah, I'm sure I'm saying it all wrong, but is it near Reykjavik then? Maybe not.
Favored
I
of
could
the
be
Witch
completely
King.
wrong. I really don't know my Icelandic geography, obviously.
Druki Cirrus. Master of
All right.
Cruelty.
What do I want to do with these? So we can... I kind of feel like we can handle these armies with these ones up here.
Not possible.
Tyrion's army's pretty weak. This army's in good shape. We just have to deal with Scalf here. I kind of want to take these 3 armies and push towards Temple of Kara and push the dwarves back. I really want to push them back. Like, take advantage of what we've bought ourselves here.
Move, you maggots.
Next big mortal campaign, you will air and go. Whatever the... so here's what I'm going to do as far as next campaigns. It's going to be awesome-tastic. I see your message. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to answer this one here from Mark Meads. It's a good question, and then I'll get to yours here. So as far as what I'm going to do on the next campaign, it's going to be whatever the next DLC is.
Cruel Dreadlord.
So I'm going to pick a couple of lords out of the next DLC, and I will do 1 lord on Mortal Empires on a stream, and I will do the other lord on a Vortex, assuming they have a new Vortex stuff. I mean, they usually do. I'll do one on the Vortex in like a cinematic style uploaded to video. So I'm gonna do a couple, and that's my plans for next campaign. So hopefully it answers that. Awesome-tastic, thanks to 5, says definitely should go to Iceland if you can, Air. I was there before the plague hit and loved it. I've had friends go that all loved it too. Thanks, Awesome-tastic. I do want to go. It's definitely on a list of places that I would like to see. I would definitely love to see it. I got to see just briefly Norway, which I know is not per se like Iceland, but it was so cool to go see a place like that that's very different from my home. And as far as like the surroundings, I love seeing new countryside and all that kind of stuff's really cool. Ragnar, thanks for the 20. Says when crap happens, start hitting slap the computer into working. I should slap my computer. What do y'all think? You think it gets slapping? You think it'll survive that? They always talk about how tough Intel is and like their motherboards and all that stuff, right? You guys think Intel motherboards can take slapping? Make an army in Poha and go take the High Sentinel? The heck is Poha? Oh, yeah. I intend to push down to the High Sentinel and retake it, Regina. But we probably should be getting another army going somewhere in here. I've got this one moving over to help protect because the AI likes to come land right here. I'm going to kind of keep it within reach of this one. Thank you, Ragnar. You're far too kind, sir. Thank you. Norway is super close culture-wise, but more fjords. Yeah. Yeah, Norway was great. It was great. People should be proud.
Yes.
Really nice, clean country. I tell you what was also extremely impressive to me. Honestly, no matter where I traveled in Europe, it was impressive to me that like Germany, especially in Norway, and Germany was also very good. But I swear, like I couldn't even hardly hear an accent on people in Norway. Their English was so good. Like it was so good. There's people here in the States that I can go out in the sticks or just anywhere, honestly, and I can barely understand them. And I go to Norway and I can ask someone something and anybody can answer me in English except for maybe a very old person. And it's like near perfect, which is impressive. I've done a little bit of just kind of like Duolingo German for fun because I think German language is just kind of interesting. And, oh my gosh, it is hard to learn a language. And it's a big difference between those two languages. And, wow. Respect. That's all I can say. Respect. I know I could do it if I dedicated myself to it, but, mad respect. It's impressive. We don't have as much of a need here in the States to push a second language because the country all has, like, a unified language. And honestly, like, the most international places are teaching English now, too. Because it's kind of like becoming like the language of international business. And so you don't get pushed really hard per se to learn a second language unless you already know one, maybe at home, and you have to learn to speak at home and, out and about. But, it's like I sometimes wish that I had gotten pushed to do it when I was young because it's easier to learn when you're young, right? Not because I need it or have to have it, But it would have been nice to know when I was younger. That way I didn't have to, you know, like try so hard to learn it later. You absorb stuff better when you're younger.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
If German's the easiest for English speakers to learn, then I'm in trouble, man, because there's a lot of differences between that language and mine. Oh boy. That just means Air needs to buckle down.
I am Morathi.
It is fun to learn some. I haven't gotten to learn much, but it is fun. Duolingo's pretty cool. They do a pretty decent job, all things considered. Let's just throw the Blades of the Blood Queen in here, just to help fill that up, and then we're just missing the one. I don't think we're all going to be speaking Mandarin. Don't get me wrong, like there's obviously probably a lot of people who will learn it for the sake of doing business there, but yeah. A lot of the... I wish I could speak. That's another one I wish I could speak is Mandarin. MSI, most of the folks there are based in Taiwan. And so when they send me messages, they send it in English, and they do a good job. But I just sometimes wish I could communicate with them in their native language too, because it'd make it easier for them. But yeah, obviously Mandarin, I'm gonna be even worse off than German. I have a brother-in-law. He speaks Mandarin, French, German, and Spanish. All of it. And then my younger brother can speak Tagalog. And then my two older brothers can both speak Spanish. So I'm actually the only one of 4 boys in my family that can't speak a second language. Maybe that's why I feel like I should have done it. Now we all know we'll all be speaking German by 2040.
We have lives to end.
Oh, he's saying it's a joke. Yeah, I know. It's fine, man. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But you, okay, I am the only one who can speak Saltic language. That's true. Warner's got a point. I do speak CA Salt quite fluently. I do speak CA Salt.
All powerful.
That is a fair point. Oh my gosh, man, we're getting like re-invaded down here, so it's a good thing I'm moving more reinforcements over. Man, I want this Dark Conduit one, but we gotta wait 20 turns. I mean, I'm just gonna do this while we're waiting for other ones, in case we end up needing it. There we go. Holy mackerel. The Empire's here. It would not be real smart for me to fight this. Oh, yeah, the problem is these guys are going to be like near unbreakable. These are not my 200 range variety shades. We really don't want to fight this. Let's fall back and get some reinforcements, as much as I hate it. I'm from Australia. I only speak at most 1 language, and if my accent's too strong, less than that. That's awesome, Sam. Oh, they came and attacked me with 2 armies anyway. Well, 2 armies is better than 3, so we'll take our chance. Now, there is something that irritates me about this. Number 1, the AI made this long move all the way up here to get here. Questionably long, in my opinion. And they get there. And remember, I've been sieging this settlement for several turns. So it's not like I used all my movement points to go there and lay the siege. And I get 1 small retreat. And they can just follow me. I should have a whole movement, because I've been there for multiple turns. So I don't really like how this mechanic works, where they can pull this kind of BS and you can't get back further from them. But whatever. We'll kill him. We'll kill him. So, we got him. Battle of the Frozen City. These are not some of my more powerful armies, and that's why this worries me a little bit. This one's not too bad looking, though. do have a dragon, though. That's good. See, my lord here hasn't yet gotten to her dragon mount.
Druki sorceress.
And I don't really have any magic. So that's why some of these armies can be rough. It's like I really don't have a lot of good magic here. And magic is really clutch late into these campaigns. It's a big deal. You need lots of magic, because if you just have to go straight in and melee these folks, it gets ugly. These settings that this particular campaign's on with very hard means you're getting the AI at its cheatiest, which means that just going head to head with them is pretty ill-advised.
Dark sorceress.
You really want to find a better advantage. That's part of the reason why you see me like leading my infantry army with single entity models, so that I can break the charge of all their infantry, because you get wrecked on the charge. And what we're gonna do is play a little shade game here with them. Won't be super easy. It's gonna depend on where they deploy. Joe T, thanks for the 20. He says if quarantine means Air will stream all the time, maybe it's not so bad. You know, the quarantine is obviously very bad for a lot of people, in the sense that they've had sick family members. Heaven forbid, some people have lost family members. And a lot of people have lost their livelihood. So it's bad, obviously, for a lot of folks. But looking at things from the positive, which is what I like to do too, kind of like what Joe T is doing here. You got to always take some positive. Obviously, I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me, and so no complaints whatsoever from me. Obviously, I hope the best for those people who are struggling with it, but yeah, it's been a good thing for me in a lot of ways, and I'm not saying that, obviously, in a way to make people feel like that we're ignoring them. I'm just saying it's, I've tried to make the best of it in the sense that I've gotten a lot of extra family time. I've gotten to get myself in better shape. So yeah, there's been a lot of positives for me that I've tried to make out of a time when, you know, you could just be all, you know, run down and like just sit around and do nothing, right? That's what I've been trying to do. Thanks, Joe T. This is a problem. There's, I don't really want to move in and get rocket shot, so
Spreading terror.
there is an artillery piece back here. We might be able to dragon bomb it and move our shades over here as well. Let's take them off fire at will. See if we can sneak in. If we can get rid of some artillery pieces, that's going to be good. That's a Sutsun's mortar, too. We definitely want to get rid of that. What's the alt command for dragging? Essentially, if you select a unit and then hold alt, you can then left-click and hold and drag that unit. Or if it's multiple units, you'll be able to drag multiple units. Look at this. Like, my guys are completely busted on their maneuvering. Let's go wreck this Sutsun's mortar real quick. Yeah, hold alt, left click the unit or units, multiple units if you haven't selected. Hold down, keep holding the alt, hold the left click, and then slide the mouse around the screen. Yeah, that pathfinding for the shades is pretty wonky. They've got cavalry too. They can bum rush me with cavalry, and they can pound me with, they've got the Hammer of Witches. They got war wagons, they got black lions, they've got freaking Sunmaker. Of course they have the Sunmaker. That's, it's like the Empire's got like 6,000 armies, and I come up against the one army that has the freaking Sunmaker. Bunch of bullcrap. Ah. Well, I'm glad they're firing at my dragon. Okay, whoa, hey, what in the... First of all, that's just a crossbowman. Freaking melt a quarter of my dragon. That better have been the Hammer of Witches or something that hit us. Because I've never seen a rocket do any appreciable damage to dragon. Man, what a bunch of fat BS. That better have been the Hammer of Witches that hit me that hard. Because if it was anything else, then it's just pure BS. Alright, melt these Knights of the Everlasting Light real quick. I don't even know how those guys survive a single volley from 6 shades with great swords, pumping out 52 damage.
The merciless host. Murder awaits.
Okay, you can't see them anymore. How can they see me? How are these guys visible?
Shades,
That crossbowman doesn't have eyes on me.
for battle. Death is coming.
Oh my BS. Come on!
Dark elves, advance, Druki.
Alright, this battle is actually probably over. That right there was a mistake that I ill could afford. Let me see what I can do. Might be over. I mean, they just half deleted one of my shades in a single volley. Oh my gosh. Sunmaker is absolutely absurd in the hands of the AI. Don't get me wrong, it's very good for the player too. But in the hands of the AI, I mean, it is like a delete key. They can just click your unit and start deleting. Yeah, we may have lost this. It's really frustrating. I may lose this army. I'm going to try and get some of their ammo, Regina. Some of their ammo is going to be too accurate. Like this Hammer of Witches is going to be hard to dodge. Rocket, I'm good. And they haven't fully committed towards marching on me yet either. It's like they've kind of pulled forward because my shades were there, but they haven't really committed to it. I'm going to have to... Oh, freak. They got a dang huntsman back here too. Have I told you all I'm tired of fighting the Empire? Like, I mean, I can barely stand it at this point. They are so irritating. And I think it's the settings of this particular campaign makes it almost unbearable to fight the Empire because all their state troops are unbreakable. Their artillery is, like, hyper accurate. Like, almost cannot be avoided. They have a unit that's straying out here alone, and their artillery is focused on my dragon. I'm gonna see if I can melt some of these halberds real quick. I'm gonna see if I can keep the attention of this stuff just long enough to maybe do this. Yeah, I'm extremely put out fighting the Empire on this campaign. Like, it is getting hyper old. I've killed so many Empire stacks. The auto-resolve doesn't favor me ever. Like, ever. Luminarcs, steam tanks, rocket batteries. Like I said, they're all like hyper accurate, hyper successful. Like, it gets so old. Having to put up with these units.
Battle ready.
Because they just get to sit back and camp you every time. Oh my gosh, Dragon, you're gonna have to dodge for your life here, son. Hammer of Witches is hitting me occasionally, and it is hitting hard. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're just absolutely melting me. I'm not gonna be able to keep this up for long. That Hammer of Witches is ruining me. To fly around in circles above it where it can't shoot me. Scoot up a little bit, start getting some of these halberds. My poor dragon's gonna die. I have to keep really close to this Hammer of Witches and just kind of keep dodging the archers. Because if that Hammer of Witches gets shots on me, it's gonna kill me real quick. I'm still losing hit points like crazy fast. It's almost like my hit points are bleeding and I'm not even getting hit by anything. Alright, whatever. Just Suicide Squad. The AI is... Oh, crap. Crap. If we can stay way back out of the rocket range, maybe if I can haul off some of these units and kill them, that'd be good. My poor dragon. I should have just kept him back and tried for something like this. But then the artillery, that rocket's got some range coming up there off that ridge. What's this? Is that the Black Lion? Yeah. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to lure that Black Lion back here because it's got cover from the Hammer of Witches, and we can ill afford to be in range of that Hammer of Witches. I really don't have a whole lot of other quick-moving units over here. I'm gonna have to bring like a Hydra and stuff up, see if we can tank these gunners, and... Okay, let's turn around and start melting halberds. Charybdis, see if you can get the Black Lions. Hydra over here. The rest of my troops need to kind of keep back as much out of range of the rockets as possible. If we can melt up a bunch of infantry, get a few of these units piecemeal, we might have a chance to get back in this, maybe. But I mean, we've taken some pretty critical damage, and those handguns are getting freebies on me right now too. So it's not good. It's not an ideal situation. It's actually very, very non-ideal, I would say. But if we can get a bunch of freebies like this. Okay, Charybdis can't catch the Black Lions now. He's just gonna get shot in the back. All right, whatever. He's just gonna have to act as bait. Hopefully, he doesn't suffer the same fate as the dragon. If we can keep luring units off over here like this, though, this would be pretty good. I can kill a lot of their infantry this way, and that'll really help turn the power bar a little. I don't know how those handguns are really staying ahead of a Hydra for that long. I hate you, Black Lions. I hate you. Do a good Anakin voice. I hate you. Alright, well, we're gonna have to push forward with the Shades then and get the Black Lions, because nothing else I have can do it, and I'm gonna have to keep these handguns off me, so the Charybdis is gonna have to come up for a minute just to feint the handguns back. Force this infantry keeps coming back from routing. I have to melt them again, waste another volley. I don't know why the AI is engaging me piecemeal like this. It's a pretty big folly on their part. Hopefully I can just draw some fire here. How's my Hydra, like... Look at this, my Hydra's barely touching a handgun unit. Do you think that would be the damage? Look at this halberd unit too just got melted down to 32 hit points. Nah, we're good. We'll come back from routing 3 feet away from you. You really didn't bother us, you know. Death is just part of life. Look at this. Handguns totally get away from the Hydra in melee. Didn't even take 25% damage after all that. This is such a fat crock. It's just AI cheats, and it's really irritating. It's not like these kind of battles. Like, there's battles on this campaign, obviously, that are very fun. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. It's just irritating. I shouldn't have gotten forced into this because my army should have had movement points. They shouldn't have been able to catch me. And then we get in here. One quick mistake. They delete half my Shades. Freaking drop a specialty monster that's great at killing infantry into a group of extremely weak infantry, and then they don't even get damaged. Yeah, I'm salty. I'm salty, folks. Ugh. And now I'm gonna have to watch a bunch of state troops cut right through my blackguard.
Seeking distraction.
Shades. Nagarothi. Shades. Dark Elves. The merciless host.
With pleasure.
Problem is, I'm gonna end up getting hammered here in just a second by all this stuff.
Ready.
Alright, at least the Black Lions are out for a moment. My Shades are completely ruined. They're not even gonna be any good in melee because of how much damage they've taken.
On to slaughter. Carnage awaits.
I need to get some breath attacks off with my Hydras, so I'm gonna try and blob a little bit of infantry,
Guards.
pull my Hydras back out a little, start the fight again. We got handguns up here on us, so whatever Shades have ammo.
Shades. We understand.
Need you guys to kill the handguns, please.
By your command.
The AI is sitting back, and I'm not getting hit by the Sunmaker at the moment, which is Possibly a miracle. I will take what miracles I can get at the moment. It's a good thing Chill Wind is useless. Witch brew it up. Well, this is okay. This is working. Can't risk getting friendly fire, so I'm gonna have to take this shot over here. Killed a lot of their handguns. They have one more unit of handguns back here. I'm gonna try and get it before. Well, I mean, they gave me a bunch of free engagements here, but I still gotta deal with the Sunmaker somehow. Still gotta deal with the Sunmaker. Look at this. Halberds over here. Just destroying Blackguard. Look, only 19 kills on Blackguard. Look, 19 kills on the Halberds. Look at the stats here. Only 31 weapon damage, 47 weapon damage, on 63 defense and 47 attack. What's the math there? The only equation I know for that is CA, please.
Mystery upon mystery.
Make them bleed.
Hey, we don't have to follow the numbers. Numbers are for you. Numbers are for mortals. I don't know what the AI is doing here, but I'm gonna absolutely take advantage. And even like in this situation where, I mean, it should be an absolute raffle stomping because of the way the numbers are working against me here, or not working at all, I guess I should say. But, I mean, I'll do what I can. Some handguns came back here. That is actually... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, boy. Sunmaker's back. Sunmaker's back. There is a possibility. I don't know if I have room to sneak my shades past their formation and back into their artillery. If I can do that, we might be able to win. Like, there's a small chance of victory if I can sneak some shade units around and get into melee combat with some of their artillery. If we can kill off their artillery, we can win. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I don't even know if I can pull out of this fight. Oh, gosh. Oh, I die a little every time inside I see a volley coming off of the Sunmaker. It's just painful to watch. Unless I'm the one firing it. Fall back. Everybody fall back. Gotta get out of range of the Sunmaker. We cannot have infantry inside the range of... I'm not even gonna call it the Sunmaker anymore. I'm gonna call it the Deleter. The delete key. Can I click this, please? CA! Thank you. Yeah, get out of here. Get out. You're throwing your lives away in this infantry blob. Get out of there. Yeah, we cannot take shots from the Sunmaker. If I can get all my infantry back now, yeah, I'm going to take a lot of losses for this, but if I can back out of range of the Sunmaker into these woods, maybe take these shades with great swords and start splitting off where they can't be seen. Let's keep my single entities out here engaging their infantry. Because then if the rockets fire, I mean, maybe they'll just hit some of their own infantry, right? That's what I'm hoping for, at least at the moment. Like, if I can get the rockets to fire at some of this, that'd be good. It's not really how I wanted to spend tonight. I didn't want to spend tonight having to spend the first 40 minutes of this stream cheesing an Empire army. Wanted to actually go make some dang progress. Alright, here we go. Swing the Blackguard around too. Don't back yourself onto the edge of the map. Yeah, I don't have a choice right now, I don't think, Regina, but to hide them towards the edge of the map. I might be able to bait some... Yeah, I'm going to see if we can bait this... Oh, no, no. Blackguard, for goodness sakes, man. How many orders? How many orders? In the trees. Sorry, shouldn't yell at the mic. Losing my brain. Gosh, dang it, man. Every one of those volleys. Ah. Yeah, I really don't feel sorry for any one of you poor slobs that's dying from that.
Excellent.
earned it.
Battle ready. Advancing.
I'll move out of there if I have to, but I've got to get those things hidden from that Sunmaker. Sunmaker's out of ammo. Hammer of Witches still has a ton of ammo, but I don't think it's in range. In fact, it's not even facing the right direction, so the AI is glitched out on this map for some reason. It's actually really good for me. Look, here's a sacrificial greatsword unit. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of that while we're at it. Yeah. The Blackguard now knows why the Wood Elves just stay in Athelloren. Yes. Don't come out of the woods. It's not safe. Oh, yeah. We can get around. I can get my Shades with Greatswords all the way around to the rear of this formation, so that's what we're going to do. And meanwhile, I'm going to see if I can lure the AI into sweet little engagements like this, where I can just absolutely destroy them in a way that's completely not good for them. We're down to 500 troops, so we're outnumbered about 3 to 1 still. So if we're not efficient from here on out, we're going to lose. They still got a Griffin up here, too. Ernst Pfeiffer, or whatever his name is. That cannon is, like, stuck pointed in the wrong direction. I mean, as long as I'm out of range of these handguns, let's clean up as much of this stuff as we can real quick. They got another unit of halberds. I mean, yeah, as long as we stay out of range of the handguns, we can sit here and keep taking these engagements. I really don't know what is causing the AI to act like this, but like I said, I'm going to take full advantage of it because I didn't feel like I should be in this battle to begin with. I'm just going to blob attack infantry units and take them one by one. Let's split up a little bit, though. Like, engage them with, like, the Hydras and the Charybdis, and then swing the Witch Elves around and hit them in the back. Yeah, Witch Elf. Or Death Hag, whatever the heck you are. Death Hag, come on. I'll have to really do some clicking there to get them to behave. Here's the near unbreakable halberds. Look, no leadership support. Attacked by 4 monsters with terror. Oh no, more than that, because it looks like both my Death Hags have terror too. Not breaking. Low tier infantry, surrounded by 6 terror-causing units. Unsupported, doesn't break. Alright, here comes the handguns. Freaking retreat. Retreat. Let's fall back a little. If we can lure that handgun forward, I'll try and plow through the infantry and just plow into the handgun. But it's going to be hard to catch it because our units are going to be tired. Like, they're utterly exhausted from all this fighting. It also means my units are a whole lot less effective in combat. But let's keep peeling some of these AI units off. And let's keep working these shades across the flank here. We'll get in behind, go murder their artillery. That should help the power bar a lot. Ultimately, if we're trying to force the AI to lose here, I'm gonna pull back a little further from these handguns, and then I'll take this engagement. These crossbows are pushing me too, so I just want to pull these guys back as much as we can. Really need to rest my units if I get a chance to, because there's no time limit in this battle either. Let's actually flank with the units that aren't good against infantry. I'm going to save my breath attacks. We may need them. So I do realize I have breath attacks. You would think the way those war beasts were going, they'd be screaming, "Hail Carthage!" Ah, freaking crossbows. What do I have? I mean, will this chill wind do anything to these guys? Chill wind's pretty useless unless you get to overcast into a whole bunch of armor. I'll see if I can get out here and chill wind those crossbows or something. They're not doing tremendous damage, but if I let them go for long enough, they're going to do more than they should be. And we've got the freaking handguns back there too. Oh, my Hammer of Witches. It's coming. Fall back. Run. Flee for your lives. Our death approaches. Alright, now how are we going to deal with the Hammer of Witches? Let's keep swinging around. I don't know, maybe we can get lucky. Keep swinging these shades around. Enemy Lord is going to be terrifying. We don't want this greatsword to give us away here. Ugh, yeah, we got a Sutsun's Mortar and a Hammer of Witches that's bearing down on us. Why did I throw away my dragon? I need it so much now. Wow, there's no timer. There's not even a, like... Did I already get the prowess thing? What's up with this? Is that broken? Did I not get to use it? I don't have anything that can dodge shots off that Hammer of Witches. Can I draw a couple of shots with my Lord or something? Like, I don't know what to do about that Hammer of Witches. There's a great sword way back here. I don't know, now I feel like I've gone the wrong direction because this thing came up over here. Okay, the Sutsun's Mortar's firing. Yeah, Hammer of Witches is firing. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, yeah, here we go. Let's fast forward. This'll work. Oh, my handguns. They're wising up to me. Handguns! Freak. Now what the heck am I gonna do? Now if I move something up, the Hammer of Witches is gonna freaking own it. If I don't move up, then I'm gonna get owned by the handguns. I gotta pull the handguns further away from the Hammer of Witches. Dang it, that was working so good. AI, why'd you have to do the smart thing and bring your handguns up, bunch of turds? We cannot get spotted by this greatsword or else the gig is up over here. We gotta swing all the way around the greatsword and try and come in behind this mess. Okay, the handguns are trying really hard to focus. We should take Hydras, because Hydras can heal. Let's take the Hydras. Yeah, they're gonna turn on the Hydras, but that's actually probably better than anything else because the Hydras can heal. My other units will get a rest for a minute. Okay, this is okay. The worst part, though, is the freaking Hammer of Witches could hurt my Hydras very, very bad here.
Hatred burns.
Okay, all my shades are still hidden. Keep moving over here. Well, you came up here wanting to shoot me. Why are you running away now? Split up. What is with the animations here? Come on. Freaking Three Stooges episode. Look at this. And then which unit back here that I didn't select ended up moving up? Get over here. How in the world a handgun? I have 50 speed. The handgun has 34. I don't care how exhausted I am, we're catching that. And a lot faster than this. Did we get spotted over here? We got spotted. Freak, 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 freak. Run, run, run. Oh, please, Empire. Don't drop down on me. Oh my gosh, their general is terrifying. What's getting shot right now? Hydras? Okay. Alright, the Hydras can... They're just gonna have to take a little fire, and it's gonna be brutal coming off the Hammer of Witches. Shades, run! You gotta get invisible again. How is this shade not... Like, look at this. None of my shades are hidden. How in the world they got eyes on this one way down here? Empire's got some incredible spotting range. What is this? War wagon. Well, with those guys broken, I actually feel like I could move my monsters up and take some of the stuff out.
Mystery upon mystery.
Let's see if we can take advantage of this situation for a minute. I don't know though. No. Freak huntsman. Leave him be. Split up. Can't give him 2 for 1 damage here. How did I select a death hag there? I didn't.
Whisper to me.
Now, of course, the handguns immediately came back from routing. Like, I'm still in range. They came back from routing so quick.
Mistress of whispers. Sowing
My shades are hidden again. So we know that there's some infantry here supporting. We know there's a unit of huntsmen. But if we move the shades up, these guys are decent in melee. If we can take out the Hammer of Witches, start pressuring those units, we go forward with all the monsters. They're going to have to move up a little bit to get their cannon in range of me. This will buy me a little time. Maybe able to complete this encircling here. I can bring my monsters forward to keep all this stuff busy, and then smack this stuff, and the rest of the Empire reinforcements are just kind of moseying around in the background. Lucas says use the sorceress to get the AI to waste their artillery ammo. I was earlier, but then they've now changed their targets. Aye, we can't, no. Just stop it. Split up. Let's take a few over here. Hammer of Witches. Come on, let's move up here. Come on, Shades. Alright, now let's push forward. Because we gotta pressure them all at once here. Push forward. I'm not gonna bring my Blackguard out until I've cleared the... Wow, these guys have some insane spotting distance. They spotted me from way off. Like, way off. Now I'm gonna get mowed down by Huntsmen, possibly here, too. Because they spotted me from way away. No, their Huntsmen are out of position. Excellent. Alright, a couple of you tank the archers. A couple of you go for the Huntsmen. Sorceress over here. Okay, that artillery piece should get whacked. Let's not get too blobbed here with their shades. Let's just try and send in a couple at a time. Yeah, just ignore the halberds for a minute. Just ignore them. Okay, the artillery pieces are going to go down. That's going to help significantly. This may force the rest of the AI to come forward. Now that they've lost their artillery, it may change their, movement priority. It is. They are changing indeed. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Because now I need to get my infantry together to support the monsters, or else we're gonna get caught out. Alright, Hammer of Witches is as good as gone. Let's move away before we get shot here. Okay. That worked. It worked. Now that they've lost that, let's get our Blackguard out. What's left of them, I should say. What's left of our poor Blackguard. You're not supposed to be engaging them. I'll put my shades behind this side of the infantry line because it's weaker. Oh my cavalry. Charybdie, you got a Zentler's Reichsguard inbound. It's hot. Zentler's Reichsguard coming in hot. Let's let it get a little closer, hopefully.
Right. I will.
Come on, Blackguard. I need you up here.
Onto battle.
Sorceress. Okay, why are you going way over here? Are you targeting this
Forward.
freaking stupid Zentler's Reichsguard? Okay, they're about to get a whole bunch of missile units in range. We may be able to engage our Blackguard. The shades are still visible, but if we start moving off this way, I may be able to get my shades hidden and see if we can swing around into their infantry. Really wish that some of my units would have gotten a rest because they are exhausted.
Onward! Moving out to destruction!
Spread out some of these units. No. Get back. Get back. That's too far extended. Get back. How are these freaking halberds holding up and all that? God, I get irritated by this stuff. Unbreakable halberds at all times. Just cuz. Okay, now we should be able to get the Charybdis into there. Let's go start intercepting some of this infantry. Oh man, we got great swords over here too. This is bad. I've got no good answer to the great swords. I'm gonna get pummeled by great swords right now. Let's actually fall back on this flank a little, see if we can lure him back. Okay, the two Charybdis are putting in some serious mileage over here. Problem is we just got more and more infantry. But now if we can Zerg Ernst while our Blackguard holds back some of their infantry, that would be a big play. If we can... Oh my gosh, we're getting hit hard. Shades with great swords. Now come get in behind everything.
Swiftly, of course. Attack.
Okay, now push forward.
Advancing.
Okay, Ernst got wrecked. He got wrecked. Okay, Hydras. You have breath attacks. Get out of the fight. I'm gonna send the Charybdis over here. I'm gonna pile some stuff on the great swords.
Nagarothi.
Okay, now the Shades with great swords have the speed to help chase down archers.
Advancing. Forward.
Okay. Oh my gosh, is this possible? Could we do this?
Nagarothi.
Maybe. Power bar slightly in my favor, but I mean it's still looking rough. I'm about to lose a unit here. Whew. To lose a death hag. Okay, their archers are getting engaged. If we can start taking out archers, that's just going to swing the power bar further. And if I can get a good solid breath attack here. I've got 3 breath attacks with these Hydras. Oh yeah, yeah. We're going to do it. We're going to carry. We're gonna carry.
Blackguards. Dark
Our
elves.
poor sorceress is getting shot by handguns in the background.
Summoning destruction.
Charge these guys real quick. What just happened? Like the power bar was totally swinging, and then it just stopped. There we go. All right. Woo! Only took an hour. Only took an hour. Heesh. Lucas, thank you. Thank you for the 5 earlier. Glad you're happy to see me streaming. Yeah, I was trying to get that sorceress to dodge their ammo, and it was working there, and you were right, like to use it. You're absolutely right. It's a viable tactic. It was working. They moved up some handguns and pushed me off. So the only unit we lost was our Black Dragon, so that's gonna be pretty clutch for us. Hopefully they don't have another army that can reach us on this turn, or else all that was for very little. I don't know if it was impressive, but we got it done. Thanks, Greeley bro. Yeah, I don't know about impressive, but we got it done. We got the job done. Quite ugly, but we got the job done. And I was really lucky. If the AI hadn't glitched out there, like if they would have just charged me, that battle's over. I lose instantly. So it's kind of funny because the AI does have an artillery advantage, but they are so like single-mindedly programmed to use that artillery advantage, which is stupid in this case because they have a massive numbers advantage. Why sit back and even wait on the artillery? Attack me, pin me in, kill me. And then don't get me wrong, I'm glad they didn't, or else my army would have been gone. But I'm just saying this is one of those things here where the AI, if they would have been even just a modicum of decent, they would have destroyed me in that battle. Like all they had to do was just spread out, engage me, and I'm done. Toast. End of story. Avoid their lord, just stay in the air, avoid my Charybdis. Game over. I lose. So Lewin comes back across from wanting to attack Regina to go after Neheth Grimgaze. Now, a couple of downsides here. One, this army was in a forced march, which means they're all going to come in tired. So that's a downer. But this is a pretty decent army. We've already got a decent chance here now. However, it's a lot of Grail Guardians, a couple of questing knights. So we got to deal with 6 Grail Guardians, 1 Grail Knight, and 2 questing knights. 4 Trebuchets. So it's light force. Let's see what the map gives us. Fortunately for us, Bretonnian infantry is just garbage. Their infantry is absolute garbage. 4 trench buckets. Their cavalry, however, on this setting is unroutable and does tremendous damage on the charge. So we're going to have to try and shield our infantry from cavalry charges or make sure we're braced. There is a lot of woods here. It said light forest. What part of this is light forest? This map is like probably what, 55% forest? I don't see any light forest going on over here. All right. Oh man, I hit start battle. Crap. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna get all my reinforcements together. Like, some part of me wants to engage them out in the open, because I can get better shots with my missile units, but then that just gives their trebuchets shots at me and their cavalry open charges. I feel like if I'm in the woods, it works much more against them because I have so much more melee than they do. It's a forest, there's light in it, so you know, light forest. I love it. That's right. Yeah, I do feel like we're just gonna basically approach them entirely through the forest. It's gonna ruin their cavalry charges. It's gonna really hurt their range. It'll hurt my range, but I think it hurts them worse than it hurts me. The only thing I hate is that I literally can't see anything. Like, forest maps on this game right now are just a tedious chore to play in, and without the debug camera like I'm using, they're not just a chore to play in, they're torture. And so that's the main reason why I'm not a fan. They're just really tedious to play in because you can't see anything. I'm gonna put my Cold One Knights back here, close to the Witch Elves. Hopefully we can use the Witch Elves to rampage some of the enemy cavalry units, kind of charge block a little. And then I'll bring the Blood Rack, because they have magic ammunition. If I can get them positioned just away from a cavalry fight with like Grail type units, we can use that to our advantage.
It is done. I am ready.
Since I'm not as worried about the infantry fight, I may pull my Death Hags to help support cavalry as well. I'm going to take these two Dark Riders. I'm going to swing all the way over into these woods, swing around and get their field trebuchets. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the Crossbow Rider. So let's put them to good use. Let's get our crossbows in the back. What's going on, Bulk Temp? Thanks for being here. Ugh, yeah, this forest is just terrible. I can't see anything. What in the Lewin? He's mad. He's a madman. I'm getting YOLO'd by Lewin. Here's Leroy Lewin Jenkins. Yeah, we're not taking a lot of damage from those trebuchets, and I've got Witch Elves. Look at that! Lewin just plowed through a unit of Witch Elves like it wasn't even there. Can you all please give me like the most CA please in chat that is possible here, please? I need a lot of CA please to help me with this at the moment. Hold on, things are crazy right now. I'm kind of just like I'm a little bit flabbergasted at the level of CA please there. Plus, there's a lot going on, and I haven't had a chance to move my shades with great swords. I'm gonna actually kind of just put my shades with great swords back here in a line in the far back. All right, let's hit play. Yeah, I need some CA please. Lewin's still not berserking. He's totally by himself. Hit by Witch Elves. And look, he's gonna retreat. He's gonna get out of it. No problem. Surrounded by cavalry, that's not an issue. Look at him. He's got infinite mass. Everybody attack him. He has infinite mass. I can't see anything. Sorry, I'm yelling. I'm gonna quit yelling again. What is this screen? Look at this. This is brown puke. How am I supposed to play in this? And I love this game, by the way. I really do. This map is atrocious. It's terrible. Like, this map is absolutely awful. Where is Lewin? I can't even see Lewin. He's a giant freaking mantic, or like a hippogriff in front of me. And I can't see him. He's pulled through multiple units here. Now look, they've got this big blob of knights that came through the woods that I couldn't see to you. Sorry, I can't see anything. I'm going to have to use the pause button a little bit in order to actually play this battle because I cannot see. Like, I cannot see what is going on in this battle. So you're going to have to be patient with me. It's a huge battle. I'm not going to sacrifice my army to the AI just because CA gives me a map that has like 100% vision loss. I'm actually going to turn these Witch Elves around and attack those Grail Guardians. If we can rampage a few of those, that would be pretty big. Lewin, I'm just going to have to hope I can hold him still. Okay, I don't know what else to do at this point. I can't even see to play the game. Yeah, I mean, it certainly doesn't feel like any kind of gameplay enhancement here. My Cold One Riders have gotten mostly shredded already. And look at this. Front charges by Grail Knights, and I've lost about 25% health on a Blackguard. Like a braced... They need to put charge reflection in this game, like it is in 3K. They need to put charge reflection in here if the AI is going to get away with this kind of crap. Okay, what's happening? Where's Lewin? Like... Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to slow it down again and like try and figure out what's going on. I ketchup and mustard here if I can use my... Yeah, I really cannot see. Like, this is so difficult. I've never had such a difficult battle to see. I'm gonna keep Flock of Dooming this ball of Grail units over here, because they should be susceptible to magic damage, right? They're not magic resistant, are they? Are they magic and physical resistant? I don't think so. No. That would be a little OP, right? What's going... How... Wait, what? Of course. Of course. Grail Guardian followed me over here. Alright. See if we can outrun the Grail Guardian. It's going to take a whole bunch of micro. Another thing that gets under my skin with the AI is that they can micro every unit perfectly and constantly. Like, yeah, they don't make all the best decisions on where to attack it, but you all know what I mean. Like, they can adjust it, re-click it. Like, it's like a constant... You can tell the AI is, like, able to click orders simultaneously all over the battlefield. And, it's really frustrating for a player because you can't do anything like that on battles like this, and you kind of suffer a penalty because of the forest and all that stuff. It has no such effect, obviously, on the AI. Look at this, we just got YOLO'd over here by Grail Guardians. Wow, there's so much infantry. So much infantry. Let's see if we can start targeting down some units somewhere. I don't know what to target with these guys. Maybe just start targeting some of their infantry and chewing through it, because even though the Bretonnian infantry is crappy, it's absolutely chewing through my Blackguards right now. My Shades with Great Swords are engaged in some places. Yeah, Companions of Kinel right here. This is such a crapshoot. This makes that last battle look like kind of okay. Alright, so Companions of Kinel must have come around my flank, so now my Shades with Great Swords are going to get eaten alive by that, so it's not ideal. I'm sorry for what you'll have to look at right now, because I'm about to vomit looking at the screen. It's just so bad. Is there more Grail units somewhere? I'd rather hit a big ball of units. go ahead and Wand of Jet. Yeah, there's a Grail Guardian right in the middle of me there, too. Okay, maybe my Lord can finish that. Do I have my two... I need these cauldrons. The cauldrons have magic missiles, but, I mean, there's so many trees, I don't even know if I can hit these guys, even at point-blank range. This battle's gonna take too long if it's paused the whole time. But look at this! How am I even supposed to fight this? Didn't even do any damage. Wow. Yeah, well, our Blackguard's gonna totally get mowed over by Bretonnian infantry, especially since we got Grail Guardians just ravaging our backlines. I don't even know where my backline is. Like, I don't know up from down right now. Like, I literally don't even know what I'm looking at inside that forest. Is the artillery off back here or something? We're getting chased by a Grail Guardian back here, but I may be able to YOLO this stuff. This is terrible. Like, I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to play this. I'm assuming Lewin got away. I don't know, though. No, he's still here on the ground. It's unbreakable. Literally, he has the unbreakable trait. So it actually kind of makes sense for once. I'm sorry it's in slow motion. I don't feel like cheating. You're looking at a Total War campaign battle, I know. Look at this, my Shades with Greatswords just getting deleted over here. That's great, because they were really kind of that secondary infantry line that I needed. So the AI YOLOs its cavalry every time, and they've just gotten everywhere behind my lines because I can't see. Literally cannot see. Alright, where do we have the biggest piles of Grail units? Here. I've got to Doomflock all these Grail units because they have so much physical resistance. It's really one of my only recourse moves here. Trying to pull in as much Winds of Magic as I can. This flank is going to collapse pretty soon. There's another big ball of cavalry and Grail units over here as well. Okay, is Lewin dead? I don't see his little icon here. I'm going to bring my Lord into these Grail Guardians. And then keep targeting these ones, maybe. I don't know what else to do back here. I mean, this is just utter insanity. Like, where's the fight? What is the fight? Like, what's going on? What's happening? My front line's just getting bowled mostly by Bretonnians because there's very little I can do about it at the moment. I've used this ability over here multiple times in probably the most dense formation. One Vortex spell and I win this battle. This is why I shouldn't pick Lore of Beast. I kind of just do it for variety. Wow, that did nothing. One Vortex spell and this battle's over. I've got to quit picking Lore of Beast, or if I pick Lore of Beast, I've got to put a secondary caster into the army. Because Lore of Beast is not good at taking out infantry blobs. You can Doomflock, but in a situation like this, Doomflock just doesn't cut it. It just doesn't cut it. It's not gonna work. I've got to stop these rampaging Grail Guardians back here. I've moved some of my Shades back, hoping that they'll be able to get some shots into this cavalry that's attacking me back here. And somehow my Lord has now ended up in a ball of spearmen. Their cavalry, like, warped out, and I got stuck with a ball of spearmen. This probably the most annoying campaign battle I've ever played. Like, I just want it to be over. So many Doom flocks here. Okay, I'm just gonna hit play. Whatever happens, happens. There's obviously very little I can do about it.
Destruction is come!
Yeah, I just don't know what's happening. Okay, Lord. Here's my Lord. Fighting endless stacks of Grail units that are constantly cycle charging in and out. I can't pin them down. My Dark Shard line is somewhere in here, doing nothing because it's getting tied down. See if we can charge some of that up. I've hit these guys with, what, 3, 4 Doom Flocks? Very resilient. How many more hit points I can melt off of them at this point? Like, I'm doing what I can. These units don't appear to be engaged, so I wonder if I can come chase these units down. These units don't appear to be engaged. I'm gonna have to push the button here. If I don't see red, like, start moving somewhere else. I'll keep fighting here, maybe. There's definitely some units there. Okay, what are my shades up to? The shades are not covered in cavalry for a moment. See if we can wipe out the rest of this cavalry. Is my lord alive? Yeah, my lord is alive. Stuck in the spearmen still. Okay, let's get the two blood rack shines over here. Can I get my lord in the air, please? Luum was able to do it pretty easy. Is there still a big blob over here? Let's go breath attack it. This battle sucks butt. I mean, this battle sucks. Just garbage of garbage battles. Are these units still alive? Can they come back here then? Let's kill some archers. There we go. Okay. I don't even know if this is survivable, because I literally cannot tell what's going on. Shades target some more cavalry, I guess. Alright, my Ducey units just tanked the men-at-arms. My lord's up here waiting on a breath attack. Okay, maybe. Try and get a little rhythm going here. Can you get in here and attack? Help tank this flank. There we go, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Still have living Grail Guardians over here. Despite multiple flocks of dooms and everything else. Well, we're making progress somehow, some way. Something's happening. There's a battle somewhere in here. Somewhere in this woods, there's a battle, folks. Don't really know where it is, but... Whew! Boy, I didn't know what I was getting into tonight, did I? I mean, if we hadn't been in the woods, though, GG. I hate the woods. It was awful. I can't see anything. But if we wouldn't have been in the woods, that battle was over. Because we would have gotten just trucked by enemy cavalry. Oh, my brain hurts after having to see that for that long. Oh boy. Well, what do y'all think so? Maybe I'll get a battle that I am excited about before the night's over. Oh, let's see Shadow Knight. What the heck? We're not wounding my character. Are you kidding me? Wrath of Kurnos. Let's organize a hunt, whatever. Okay. Alright. Yep. Okay, got it. Yep. It's very interesting. Tell me another time. Let's go back here to Nagrar.
Chosen of Hecate.
Let's move this army up. I've got to get in reinforcement range because they can still get attacked here, so... I don't love having these armies in forced march, but at least they're together and they'll be safe. So, unless they have lightning strike, they could. If the AI has lightning strike, we would be in trouble for sure. Well, I say that. Then they would have to fight me one-on-one, so not so much actually, but... If I had a weak army that they got a hold of with lightning strike, then yes, we would have some trouble. Normal army, I don't think so. I would feel pretty confident there. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should not feel confident. We're waiting on a character to come back that got wounded here, so let's just push forward. We gotta keep up the push. We can't get distracted here. And they are trying hard for an effective distraction.
What you ask is impossible. I have.
This army is gonna have to hide in the monoliths.
You obey me, thralls.
What do we got here, just for like quick recruitment's sake? I lost a Dread Knight, so we can bring in the Knights of the Ebon Claw. I've got my 6 Black Guards. So we're missing some monsters in this army, which is unfortunate. I just need some units to fill the gaps. This Crows of Cain could be useful against artillery. Yeah, I just need some units to fill the gaps here. This prophetess is likely to run. Let's... No. Oh, good. She's just gonna take this. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Dreadlord, at your command.
We definitely don't want to fight Volkmar yet. I'm
I'm
gonna pull back, see what Volkmar does. Regina's just gonna have to rely on the walls for her safety for now. I think it's hilarious. Like, you all should just stop believing me. Every time I've come on here and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna make some progress tonight, this is gonna be fun, it just turns into an absolute slog. It just turns into an absolute slog.
Destructive.
And then whenever I come thinking I'm gonna get all bogged down, like last time, we had a pretty good stream. We got a lot done. This Black Ark's not doing any good out here. Let's get it moving.
A terror to them.
Dark Regina, what skill point do you want? More Pit of Shades? Reserves? I know we're working towards Arcane Conduit. What skill point do you want here? Thanks, Sam, for being here tonight. Salty air is the best air. I'm sorry, you'll have to put up with me like this. I shouldn't be this way. I should be more positive. Things are good. This is fine. This is fine. We're channeling it. We're channeling it. It's good for us. I don't know if Regina's still in the chat. I haven't seen a chat there from her in a while, so I'm gonna pick another Pit of Shades. We're working off the challenging energy. We're working with it.
Supreme
Ebb and flow with it.
Grant.
Ebb and flow, ebb and flow.
Dark sorcery. Ever onward. Waiting.
Pretty good ambush chance here. If not, I'm just gonna follow Carl because he's gonna take a little attrition, and I'll try and catch him at a better point at which to fight him.
Mother of the Dark Convent. Ready.
I know we're gonna have trouble out here at Karon Kar, but I want to swing in here. Actually, no, we can run out towards Karon Kar because I think we can clean this up over here on our own. I don't think it's gonna benefit to be chasing them with 3 stacks all in the same direction. Boy, the kicking the Empire out of Naggarond has really been a chore. Quite a chore.
Dreadlord.
Okay, so our ambush was foiled. Oh no, my ambush. Not my ambush. How, wow, Tyrion is... He is a daring individual.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
If by daring, I
High
kind of mean
beast
stupid.
Searching.
Critters submit.
Why would we submit?
Hound and ravage. Time
Yeah.
for a mauling.
Go home, Tyrion, you're drunk.
Legendary Wrangler.
Your desire?
You're drunk, Tyrion.
Stand aside.
Go home.
Ferocious. Prowl further.
Let me go over here and knock out Teclis, who's sieging me in this side. We've been resieged over here, which this keeps screwing with my recruitment on the Black Arc and is really irritating. I've already had to fight this battle. They really won't win it.
The thrill of battle awaits.
The trait you get for defeating Tyrion? What is it? I've defeated him so many times I haven't even paid attention anymore. The stream is called Madness, so it's developing like it's supposed to be, right? Yeah, it is late game mayhem. It is complete madness, mayhem. Where's my reinforced? Oh, we got Black Arc support. Fantastic. That's what I'm talking about. We've also got a very capable flame sorceress here, fire sorceress. Melee attack bonus for the Lord's army. Ooh, good. I mean, about half my armies have defeated Tyrion at some point or another. Probably. It's probably a bigger question of who doesn't have the buff from killing Tyrion at this point rather than who does. I don't think they had cavalry, so I'm going to position my gents up front here.
Dark Riders.
Swing a couple Dark Riders this way, swing one this way.
Eager for battle. Advancing. Marching.
Let's get all set up. We definitely have the benefit of some bombardment. Speaking of which, I can go ahead and use this one that's good against a single combatant. We know who our target's going to be. See if it actually works any good. It doesn't usually end up doing near as much as one would hope for a tier 3 Black Arc ability. You would expect it to be pretty devastating, and it's just kind of meh. Some of these abilities, very devastating. Don't get me wrong, some of them are very good. But that one is just very meh.
Battle ready. Dark Elves.
Yeah, not all Black Arc abilities are created equal. That's probably what I'm getting at.
Corsairs to destruction. Terror and death.
We should be able to... I'm gonna kind of focus on melting some of their halberds. And then I'll just use my cavalry to mop up the gunners. I'm gonna hold my infantry line still, even though I have units with defense charge. I'm just gonna hold it still so I can burning head these guys, and also hit them with the Black Arc bombardments. I think their handguns actually outrange me just slightly. No, 145, 140. Yeah, I guess just by a hair. I don't even know if it'll end up mattering. It's actually kind of good that they're leading with their handguns. We'll see what we can do. Their huntsmen are going to be able to fire on me from range, but my dark shards have shields, fortunately. Let my dark shards get one more volley off here. Come on, volley. Yes, yes, good, good. Okay, fall back. Swing around here.
Dark Riders.
I'm gonna let their infantry line just like come flat out engage mine, and then I'm gonna hit them with a big burning head. I'm not gonna be able to outrange their infantry, or yeah, their range units here, but it won't stop me from getting them. I don't want my cavalry to distract any of their spearmen, though. I want their spearmen to focus their full attention on my infantry line. Yeah, come on, halberds, get in here. Look at this. Take the bait. Just take the bait. Take it. Oh, I'm inside a rock. I'm inside a rock, folks. Okay.
Sorceress of Grond!
Sorceress of Grond, if you would be so kind as to please send these Empire fools into a burning void, that would be spectacular. Thank you. Alright, you can turn a little the other direction. That was not the direction that was pointed in, by the way. She just melted my own infantry line.
Dark shards.
Well, that worked out exactly as planned.
Onward.
She just melted my own infantry line. That was definitely pointed a little bit towards the outside, so the Total War Gods decided that, you know what, HEIR can suck it, and they just gave it to me here.
Morathi. Going.
Destruction awaits!
Oh, really? Their huntsmen fought off the cavalry.
Dark riders.
An impressive feat. One that hardly seems possible, and their handguns have been fighting this whole time too, but, you know, hey.
Swift!
Well, that was actually a decent bombardment for me. Yeah, I don't want to let them catch my crossbows at this point. I could still use my dark shards to good effect here.
Bloody killers.
They're invincible handguns. Look at this. Down to 8 unit models.
Slay them.
It's the handgunners of Karl Franz himself. Serve the Emperor.
Brides of Cain! Advance!
Death.
I don't have any infantry left to burn now, though, so this is that's the positive side of that. Yep, I have no infantry left to burn.
Witch elves!
When you're looking for the positive in life,
Dark shards.
just gotta look a little deeper.
Slaughter them.
I have no more infantry to burn. And I'll burn my cavalry on purpose here. Why not? Let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun. A little burning. A little bombardment. I mean, I've already killed half my own army anyway. Might as well throw away a few more while we're at it. I mean, we're Dark Elves. This is what we do. This is in our nature. Oh yeah, it killed quite a few of theirs, fortunately, on that flank. So the Fire Sorceress was off by quite a lot. Probably killed almost as many of my troops as theirs. But, you know, it worked out in the end. It was good. TC Deg? Sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. Thank you so much for the 20 euro. He says, hey, HEIR, a silent but avid viewer. Wanted to say thank you for all the great content. Bad jokes. I've been a big fan since the Atomo campaign. Handguns. Boy, we had some guns in the Atomo campaign. Thank you for watching all these years, man. Really appreciate the 20 euro. You were far too kind to me. I love having folks like you here that have been a part of the channel for so long.
Acknowledged at last.
It's humbling, and it's also very exciting. It motivates me to want to make more videos, knowing that there's folks out there who are enjoying it so much for years on end. I've done YouTube for a long time, and I've never really gotten burned out on it, which to me is very great.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Yeah, never really gotten burned out on it. So I'm very thankful for that, and I think it's because I have such a good community that makes it easy to not get burned out. But thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just gonna say TC, so I don't really know exactly how you want me to. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate it so much.
Supreme sorceress
I love
of
dad
Grond.
jokes. Thus, it's the perfect fit.
Supreme sorceress
Well,
of
I
Grond.
got that covered.
Bloodshed becomes you.
Got that covered. Thanks for the years of viewership and patronage of the channel. Really appreciate it.
Hate in.
Like I said, I'm happy to keep this kind of stuff going for folks like you. I was chatting with someone who has known my channel for a long time, that's been around, and I don't know if you all really know this or not, but I mean, you can see it, like if you go on like Social Blade or whatever and type in my name, you can see how many views YouTubers are getting. And for me right now, I'm probably at like the lowest point I've been in like 7 or 8 years in terms of like monthly views. And this person was asking me like, well, does that bother you? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna? And I'm like, I honestly haven't even thought about it a whole lot. Like, I figured, number one, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. It's pretty normal for probably people to be like, okay, I'm gonna go look at something new. There's a ton of new content creators out there that weren't there when I started. And so I expect a lot of people are out checking out new channels because, most people don't watch the same thing forever. I get it. But they're like, well, what are you gonna do? And I was thinking to myself, well, I don't plan on doing anything. Like, I don't depend on my YouTube channel as an income source because I have a day job. So I'm not like, I don't have to change my content or change the way I do things in order to stay afloat or something like that. And so it's really, I think for me that I just want to keep doing the things I like, and I'm doing what I like on the channel. And it doesn't matter to me that, absolute views may have been higher back in the day, but like I look at my Discord community, they're awesome. The Discord's one of the coolest things that's ever happened to my channel, and like I get to do these streams. I never got to do these earlier on my channel as well, and it's really fun. And so it's not all about racking up numbers for me right now. It's not.
High beast
I started this channel. I didn't make a dime for it and never expected to. I never expected to have a channel that was monetized on YouTube. So I didn't come into this with the expectation to make a single dime off of it. And I'll be here maybe past the point that I'm not making a single dime on it. I don't know. I just like doing it. That's all there is to it. Just like doing it. I think I'm taking swamp attrition here. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Thank you. Hopefully that gives you guys a little insight into that twisted realm known as my brain.
Onwards! Onwards!
I need her to move forward just a little bit, but I don't want any swamp attrition. There we go. Siggy says, the content's honest, it keeps me coming back time and again. The salt is real. Yeah, the salt is real. That much is true. I get way too salty.
ready to ravage.
But, sure that we all get salty at some point, right? I can't be the only one. Do y'all ever play campaign? What makes you salty in campaign? What would get you all bent out of shape when you're playing a Total War campaign? This? Because this gets me pretty irritated right here. Not gonna lie. Need to be able to recruit shades from any of my provinces. Should be good here. Gotta focus up on some growth. It's getting a little hot in here. I'm going to go turn the fan on here in just a second. Iron Desert. If I want this here, because I really don't need the money. I'm going to put a public order building in there. The Chill Road. This place sounds relaxed. Sounds very nice. The Chill Road. I need to get a house here. This really sounds great. What was I planning on doing here? Argoneth, I got an executioner building. Probably just be able to recruit Blackguard would be what I need. And then I'm going to put those two unique buildings there. I think we're ready for a turn in. I'm going to turn my fan on while it's going through here. Oh boy. What's up, Franzi? So Franzi attacks Barbstorm. Where was oh my gosh. Again with the rocket batteries. Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I would be okay if I never had to fight a Hellstorm rocket battery ever again. That would be alright. I could retreat. I don't have to fight this right now. I could let him take more attrition. He can't really do anything to me. I've got a bunch of walled settlements. If he goes and attacks one, I can just hit him. Yeah, see, now I get the... What is he thinking, man? What is he thinking? Now he's auto-resolve
The
fodder.
weak shall fall.
Ta! When in doubt, be like
This was
Tretch
your
and retreat
destiny.
first.
My power.
Have a nice night, Carl. Alright, let's see some of the things that you all hated. Hate auto-resolves, what Mark Meads hates. Sticky Fingers says late game fighting against the Empire. Boy, so do I. Senshi Bat says every faction declares war. Yeah, that also gets annoying. Fighting against Empire and their million allies. Yeah, here we are. Forgetting about my archers and then seeing that they got charged by Cav. Oh man, yeah, that triggers me too. Alright, not assigning, Christy says not assigning talismans and armor followers to characters. Yeah, I've managed that before too. I'm probably doing it right now, actually. Line of sight for top dollar missile units. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see, settlements not having pre-built walls. That's true, Bulk Temp. Regina says hate it when they have to farm the Chaos Lords and the Empire just wipe them out. Oh, that's true. Like you wanna get like the defeats against them. Auto resolve, getting my general / faction leader killed in an auto resolve. It's artillery spam fighting against the Empire. Yeah. Yeah, they spam Luminarchs against me at one point too. I'm actually using a mod here that's supposed to get the AI to spam a little less, and it has been better. It has been better. It's an improvement. Units without handguns. So that triggers me too, Warner. Every unit needs handguns. Handguns need handguns. I mean, they should have handguns with handguns. Like maybe like some little contraption that like holds a second one up over their shoulder, and when they pull the trigger on the one, there's like a string and it pulls the trigger on both. What do you think? Dual handguns? Dual missile infantry, because they have dual sword infantry, right? Playing siege battles 85% of the time. Yeah, siege battles can get pretty old. Hopefully CA will do some work on that. They're not awful, but they're really not a whole lot of fun. Which I guess kind of makes them awful. Yeah, probably so. Handguns with handguns for ammo, and when you shoot the handguns you shot shoot. It's like handgun machina. Oh boy, Regina's got some company. And more on the way. Well, Regina, they really wanted to come visit you. Look at this. All for you. Holy mackerel. Would you do another campaign after this one? Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to do some new campaigns. Like, we know there's more content coming for Warhammer. Yes, please, don't fight me. Go home. Find peace for a while, okay? I'll come and kill you when it's time. Yeah, I plan on doing more campaigns. I plan on doing ambush failed. Did anybody get wounded? Did anybody get wounded? That's the big question here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, good. No one was wounded. This is good. Defeated Karl Franz. Okay. Hang on, what was I gonna... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do more campaigns. As soon as there's more content out, I'm planning on doing a cinematic campaign with one of the new factions and lords, and posting that as videos on YouTube, and then I'm planning on doing another campaign on stream where it's more like this one. So I do intend to do both. Kind of keep hiding in an ambush stance here. Grim Gaze. Does she have Lightning Strike? She does. Well, here's the problem. I can't reach Regina in time to reinforce her this turn. If I move forward and go into an ambush, these agents might foil it and leave me with a fight where Lightning Strike won't matter. But, I mean, I may just have to win a big fight. I mean, that's probably one of the few ways we're going to get out of this here. So I'm going to go ahead and push up. Hit the ambush stance. Hope for the best. Try and relieve Regina to the best of our ability. There's not a whole lot else we can do there.
High Beastmaster.
There's a less than ideal situation going on there.
Prowl further.
Let's get up here behind Malekith. We can go get Frozen City.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
What unit are they missing here? A Hydra? Pale Hydra?
Dark sorceress.
Let's just, trading a Witch Elf for a Hydra is not a good trade, but I can't really recruit a Hydra right now. I could scoot this Black Ark over here, help try and block some of these naval reinforcements. Here's what we can
What is
do.
your dark purpose?
I could push back here now and recruit that Hydra. No, because he's in a force march.
Black-hearted.
Who seeks me?
Well, whatever.
Fear the
Kind of risky, but Morathi's, she's a tough customer. We'll push her up alone. Yeah, looks like we're making a good push. So we actually have accomplished something, despite this feeling a little bit frustrating for me. I mean, it hasn't been a total loss by any means. Oh, I picked another beast sorceress. What was I thinking? Don't let me do that anymore, people.
destructive.
More beast sorceress. Or at least she has a fire sorceress with her. There we go. That works.
A terror to them.
My buddy and I were playing some Greenskins and Tomb Kings, and we could not beat the Empire. The Empire can get pretty nuts, depending on the difficulty setting, and depending on your skill level. Even on normal, I mean, some of these factions can get pretty big, and if you're not as used to the game, it can be quite difficult. It can be quite difficult. For me, the game's a little too easy on normal, but it is a lot more calming to play the game on normal. Like, you don't have all the crazy cheating and nonsense. Like, so it becomes kind of a chill game on normal. Boy, it can get your blood boiling when you're playing on some of these difficulty levels. At least it does for me. I get pretty bent out of shape from time to time.
Lord of the Druki.
Like you all don't know that. You're here tonight.
Lord of the Black
You know
Court.
darn well what I'm talking
For
about.
the Witch King. The
Hey,
thrill of
go home.
power at last.
Don't come back now. You hear?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Tell your friends.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Come visit Admiral Noriv Poisonblade at Arnheim. He's got a great service. Come on over. Scalp you. You know, helps you lose weight. Exfoliates the cranium. Just come on over. We'll take good care of you. Tell all your friends.
Beware the stampede.
Enchantress.
Tell all your friends.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Why did they fall back from the Temple of Kara? Are they gonna like cough up territory to me? What is this, some kind of dwarf ploy? They have an ambush set up here? Are they trying some of my own medicine?
Fury.
I'm about half expecting to get ambushed here.
Withdraw.
I'm gonna kick the dwarves out of their own settlement.
Station a goddess. Dark deeds.
I need at least one more army over here with Nolosi because we're likely to get counterattacked by all these. I'm kind of tempted to take all those armies over there with Nolosi, and then if the dwarves come over here to Spectazuma, that's fine. I'll have time to catch up to him later.
Favored of the Witch King. What awaits
Let's just
me?
push up and support
I
Nolosi.
have dark purpose. Moving.
But can't let her get singled out. I mean, I want to take some territory off the dwarves. I need the dwarves to hurt. I want Dawi tears pouring into the
Sorceress of
streets.
the Dark Convent. Peerless. Waiting.
All right, let's see.
Dark power.
Um,
Unparalleled.
I kind of feel like with this army, it's just kind of fun to bait these people in. Like, if I just go into an ambush stance, I can bait armies off of Ulthuan. Eventually, I mean, I'm going to be able to go try and get a foothold on Ulthuan when the AI is not looking. We're going to have to be careful about it because we don't want to get trapped there. If we can ever get this Black Ark recruited, I want to use my Black Arks to come overpower their port at Toran Rock and start trying to flood into Ulthuan from Toran Rock. Be kind of like a D-Day landing almost.
Chosen of Hecate. Cloaked and hooded.
It'd be M-Day because it's Morathi. I need to build more slave markets in these big settlements too, because that's an achievement that I want to unlock. I have to have 10 slave markets. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this. Maybe bait the AI to stay here and keep attacking it. If we're lucky.
This one is capable.
Shadow Sorceress. Finish up the Withering.
Hates in.
Mortality. We want that anywhere we can get it. Burning Head is beautiful, so we're gonna use that. Alright, we're ready to get through another turn in. Need more armies? Yeah, you can afford it. Yes, I can. We can. Where is this monument? Oh, great. Teclis is going to attack right before I get there with my other army. How annoying. He's got a pretty good army here, actually. That's going to be annoying to fight. That's going to be annoying to fight if we don't have the right army. It's kind of weird, though. Like, he raised it, and now he's going to start taking chaos attrition. Fortunately for him, the AI barely takes any attrition because they're cheaters. But, I mean, still, it's kind of a stupid move. Yeah, we can't afford more armies. I just recruited another one on the last episode. I'll probably have to start another one up. I've got a Black Ark recruiting right now as well. But, correct. When the AI starts spamming like this, the best thing you can do is just get more and more and more armies, and you got to get the fight onto their territory. They will just bowl you over with numbers unless you get the fight back into their territory. You have to be taking from them. You can't be losing any. Turtling, I just don't think would work. I think eventually... Oh, it's an assault garrison. I was like, oh, please. Yep, they wounded another one. Wounded another death hag. Oh, now look what they're doing. They had a second army back there. This is clever. They had another army off screen, a fourth army that I couldn't see. So they came and sieged Nolosi into the settlement so she can't reinforce me. And then I have to face 3 other armies with 2 of mine. Or leave Nolosi to face all of them. The AI loves this BS, and they do it so well. They do it very frequently and very successfully.
Carnage and bloodshed await.
Hey, if they want a butt kicking, I'll oblige them while they're here. If it's a butt kicking they're looking for, I mean, I've dealt out plenty of them today. I'll deal out another. And they attacked me as well, which means I should be able to sit behind one of these choke points with my shades and hide my other units in the forest and mow them down when they come through a choke point. Ah, my reinforcements are right on top of that one, unfortunately. Where's the Dolly reinforcement? Okay, the Dolly reinforcements are coming on from way in the back. Play some sneaky shade games. Crouching shade, hidden dart.
Eager for battle.
Oh, I wish I had a dragon for that lord. You know what? I don't want to be up there. I want to be way back here. I don't want to fight way up there. Like, all my agents are wounded too, so hopefully I have a caster left. Oh gosh, I hope I have a caster. Please tell me I have a caster left. I may not. Oh, thank goodness. Sweet, merciful fire. Sweet fire of Cain.
Taking action. Proceeding. Orders understood.
Yeah, this is a beautiful map back here. Now this I like. See a little bit of forest on this map? These trees are small enough you can kind of see through there. You can kind of see what's going on. That other map, garbage. This I can handle. This forest map I can handle here. It looks really nice. Looks really nice. See there, I say positive things too sometimes. It's not always negative.
Merciless warriors.
It's not always pure vitriolic salt.
Black guards.
What kind of thinking of hide some of these units here so they can't get hit by artillery.
Dark purpose.
Move these over here. I'll use my dragons and hydras. Oh my gosh, 5 hydras and a red siren. Ooh, yes, please. 4 dragons? Oh. Oh, HEIR's happy. HEIR is happy. This pleases HEIR.
Warrior!
Okay, I've got all my shades hidden here.
Shades! Without question!
Turn them all off fire at will. I don't want them to give themselves away, but if we can lure the AI way back here with all of our troops, and then like just totally hit them with a massive flank from all these shades. So I think what we need to do is pull these shades up a little tighter to the white line over here, so it'll be harder to spot over here in the woods. They're all invisible still. Good. Now this gyrocopter will be a little bit annoying without my shades around, but we'll put up with that. I do have Foe Seeker, which would give me significant speed. Gyrocopters are 120 speed? I don't remember that. Whatever, we could probably still catch them.
On to battle.
Yeah, I want to lure the Dawi up. Use a massive shade strike. I don't know. They're kind of spreading out way towards that line. They may see me. What do y'all think? Do you think they'll see me there? I got an idea. Let's push further down here. Put all these shades in a group. Let's just kind of... Let's push a little further down in this corner in case they're spread out wide here. I can't tell if they're spread out wide or not. Just kind of hide here, because they're going to have to come up to this choke point regardless. I win if the time runs out. Okay, what are you shooting? Quit shooting my siren! Filthy jerks.
Sorceress of blood. Kill
Where are you going?
everything.
Come back and play. Get out of the way. Let him use his Foe Seeker.
Setting forth. Carnage awaits.
Really? 138 speed? I'm not even going to get a hit?
Where to? Slaughter!
Outspeed by 18, and I have a charge speed that should be applied right now, and they're still outrunning me.
Ready!
Sorceress of blood.
I think the AI gets speed cheats, too. On these settings. I'm pretty certain they get speed cheats as well. Ooh, 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 look, they're firing at these guys. Yeah. Do that. Fire at me.
I can! Striding! Quick! Moving! Advancing! Going! With haste! Execute!
Forward.
Swiftly now!
Sorceress of blood. My power is yours.
Fulfilling!
See if I can bracket these guys up into the edge of the map.
I'll play! Into position!
Hey! I don't want you to hit me with that artillery.
Moving out.
Enacting!
That's not what I was aiming to do here.
Making ground!
Cut him off.
Striking out.
Oh, man.
Sorceress of blood. Sorceress.
Yeah. Let's go pin him up here in the corner.
Ready.
I'm gonna try and do a gyro rodeo here.
Blood.
See if we can round up some gyrocopters. Wild West style.
Shall suffer.
Proceeding!
Sorceress of blood.
If we can't shoot him at the moment, maybe we can pin him in here. Whoa! What happened? Oh my gosh, they had one hammer unit walk over here. Freak! Oh, this is bad. Oh, good, we can escape right here. Oh, I thought my shades were trapped. They had a single hammer unit give that away. They may be spread across that woods. I just can't see yet. Like units that are behind a little here or something. Get out of there. Gigs up. Now there's no way freaking hammers can catch shades here. But we are gonna take some fire because of that, so that's unfortunate. Okay, let's continue this encirclement. I'll give you something to shoot, you piece of rat. Pin him in. Over here. No, no. Close this gap. No, no, no. Okay, let the one go. Block this one off. Oh my gosh, what? Just forget it. It's like chasing a greased pig, man. It's like chasing a greased pig. What kind of dwarf has a fireball, jerk? Yeah, shoot that. Dolly jerk. Oh, we got a nice little choke point coming up over here. Okay. I want to use my shades to good effect here. They got a bunch of artillery back here. Let's swing past them with our Dragon Squad. Dragon Squad, activate. Cut them down, boys. Cut them down. Where are they recruiting all these hammer units from? This settlement here was extremely low tier. Wrath and Ruin, what a bunch of crap.
Merciless warriors! Destroy! Hang them!
I'm gonna cut down as many of their units here as I can. Let's go back and kill the Grudge Thrower first. Yeah, they're coming over here and like just kind of full on chasing my shade. Why are you not firing? What? For the love of Cain, like, what are you doing here? Like, that should have been an easy murder hole right there, and my guys quit firing for some idiotic reason. Okay, now we're gonna... Yeah, now I'm gonna spring the trap. You guys got gamed. Spring the trap. Now you're gonna get Hydra bombed. And then I'm gonna nuke you with shades while all that's happening. Fire at will, boys. Siren, can you help me take care of this guy real quick? Let's see if we can get a blob going here. Okay, artillery. Get cleaned up. Shades are dropping a big fat bomb all over this infantry fight. Executioners. Let's get one set of executioners over here because our siren is actually get walloped here. Just tie up this lord. Unit of blackguards. Swing out over here. Use her ability. Flame sorceress. Actually need a more concentrated hit here. This should help. Actually, I just kind of pull up and pin these guys in and then take that engagement with my shades. What is this, Thorgrim? Really? Okay, this is not going exactly like what I wanted here. Kind of expected most of these dwarves to be dead over here.
We understand.
Can you help me take out Thorgrim, please? Let's bring the dragons over. Unfortunately, since I'm so close to the edge of the map, if I were the AI, these hydras would come back, but it's me, so they won't. So those hydras are actually kind of lost.
As you
If by kind of, I mean entirely. Do you like throwing stuff? How about you get vomited on, sack of iron breakers? Yeah, throw some explosive charges at that. Look at this Hydra over here. You see that? He was almost full leadership, like it was almost all the way back. Half health, he just waltzes right off the edge of the battlefield. Heck no, he's not coming back. What, do you think we were gonna give you that?
Death at once. Rookie.
Spread out a little over. Oh, really? This lord got a whole bunch of reinforcements. Let's go give him a breath attack. Shades, I really need you to, like, mow these guys down already. Like, we're way past time to have mowed them down. This is not the, somewhat genius plan that I had originally.
Onwards to murder.
It's actually turned really bad. Because we have a whole nother army after these ones to defeat. I do think we've done enough to win it, but yeah,
Death is coming.
I was hoping we would have done a little better here. Thorgrim's alive, and I would like to know why. He got attacked by a Druchii Master that has some pretty decent stats, and I'm getting absolutely tanked over here. Oh, there's another one in there. Is that Belagar? Yeah, Belagar came up to support him. So Thorgrim is almost dead. Belagar.
Proceeding. With
Okay,
pace.
get off me! What is this?
Advancing. Moving. Striding.
It's like the dragons were pushing
Black guards.
Belagar further into me. Look, this dwarf lord over here survived all this.
Druchii, forward. Terror and death.
Now the dwarves will start slow churning some reinforcements here. Man, now we're getting chewed up over here. Pull all this stuff back this way.
Onwards to
Get it away where they can't shoot me here. My dragons are busy at the moment. How is one of my dragons getting tanked so hard right now? Look at this. It's Belagar tanking a dragon? Is it Thorgrim? Look at one of my dragons just getting hosed right now.
Master Druchii, making ground.
By two dwarf lords on foot. Two of my dragons got hosed. Okay, get the dragons out of here. This is... Just lost two dragons.
Shade.
I lost two dragons to some hammerers
Druchii,
and two dwarf lords on foot. And not two particularly good dwarf lords on foot, might I add.
bleed. Pull back. Orders understood. Forward.
Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one now, too.
Hydra
And look at my Druchii Master. Despite the retreat order, didn't retreat.
killers in death. By Cain.
Despite the retreat order, didn't retreat. Guess I got a Hydra back over here. Let's pull him back this way.
Going. Withdraw. Carnage awaits.
Sorceress didn't get out either. Just lost my Sorceress.
Battle ready.
This just gets better and better. This just gets better and better.
Going. Die, weaklings. Black gods. My blade hungers.
Hunger my Iron Fist in here. 89 kills. My Siren's gonna die here. Left her alone. Sometimes I wonder what my deal is. Like, not really this bad.
Withdraw. Forward. Without
Must just be
question.
tired.
Massacre them.
Belagar, the invincible Iron Hammer, takes out two dragons and two leaders
Battle ready.
all at once.
Murder awaits.
No problem.
On to slaughter. Black gods.
Army losses?
Pull back. Nagarothi. Back.
Wow. Well, what should have been a good battle for me got completely botched because they were spread out that far. And I should have known it because I knew that they had a reinforcing army. That left my shades out of position. They should have been in front of the choke point. Dragons deal with the artillery. Shades wreck everybody in the choke point. That's what I get for not following my own battle plan.
Falling back! Violent!
Nah, I'm not going to replay it. Nah, I'm not going to replay it. Nolosi either digs out of it or she dies trying.
For Nagaroth! For victory!
Too frustrated to replay it. It's all I had to do was put my shades in front of the choke point. I had 12 shades with Drake Swords. Just put them in front of the choke point, watch the Dawi die. And no, I decided, oh, I'm gonna put them over here. This would be a clever little thing. I'll hide all my troops, pull the dwarfs forward. Bad timing, no coordination. Did everything I could do wrong. That was all on me. There's no CA please there. That was air please. That was just all a big fat sack of air please.
Bleak swords.
Well, their artillery has really good positioning here. I don't want to put my infantry in range of their artillery, nor my single unit into these. I'm going to have to use my 200 range shades and my lord to try and draw some fire, single out units, kill as much as possible. But I also can't allow my shades to come under a lot of skirmish fire, get hit by gyro bombers. And I don't want to get caught too far out away from my troops. Dwarf reinforcements are way back here, and they've deployed way far forward on me.
Shades.
I feel like if I start right here, we can melt the organ gun, back up, lure out some gyrocopters. Should I do this? I don't know. Like, every one of my plans just ends up falling apart in inglorious, complete, utter failure. Been streaming for a long time. I need to get off here too. But I gotta fight this battle, obviously. Alright, don't overthink it. Let's just do what we can do. Alright, here we go. Get the organ gun first, please. The cannon is of less concern to me at the moment.
Dark elves.
I do not understand how an organ gun survives that volley. Okay, ignore the organ gun. They're pushing forward. I'll sling the Slaaneash's harvesters around here and get rid of all this stuff. I'll take a little bit of fire off this artillery, but I can't just let these... Can we fire what's moving? No, dang it. Alright, well, Slaaneash's harvesters are hungry, and they're gonna have some food here. Let's kill this hammer real quick, because it's turning back towards me. I don't really like to waste ammo on this. Actually, don't waste ammo on you. I'll push forward. Oh, we just took a nasty shot off that organ gun. Alright, the hammer should be dead. Second volley off the organ gun. 32 kills. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. 32 freaking kills. Bunch of... Okay, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That's a dead dwarf lord. Let's come over here. I'm gonna take, Nolosi has some healing. So I'm gonna take Nolosi in first and try and deal with a few of these quarrelers, at least keep him busy to get my shades in range. And that should give me a clean shot. There's no iron breakers up here. I need to get these thunders. Take out artillery. Yeah, go ahead and bomb my dragon there. It's a nice use of your bombs. Oh, no, 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 don't bomb that! Don't bomb that! Don't bomb that! Don't. You rat turd.
We are ready. Massacre them.
Freaking rat turd.
Cold-blooded killers.
Okay, reinforcements aren't far behind. We gotta quickly put this organ gun out of action and then move. How are freaking Slaneesh's harvesters dying to thunderers? Magic resistance, maybe? I don't... We gotta slay these guys real quick. Actually, no, we don't. Swing the dragon over here. You all fall back for a minute. Freaking gyrocopter. Look what it did over here. How many bombs does it have? It's not a gyro bomber. If we can use our Hydras to start kind of pinning up the trickle-in dwarf reinforcement, I'm going to lose a melee fight to Thunderers with a Regiment of Renown Doomfire Warlock. I know they're not great against armor, but come on. Like, I got the charge and everything there. I have to send a dragon in to help Doomfire Warlocks finish off a Thunderer. Getting hit by a cannon back here. I gotta fall back. I can't lose too many shades. You keep falling back. You guys massacre this. Okay, Nolosi, you gotta get out of here. You're getting closed in on by Belagar, and we all know how he is. Belagar invents a hammer. Belagar, the Dragon Slayer.
Make them bleed. Onward.
Alright, what's the next appropriate target for the Shades? What are we up against here? Got the Goblobber back here. See a lot of skirmishers. There's gonna be trickle-in reinforcements. Oh yeah, they've got handguns back there. Swing over there. Careful with the ammo. Careful with the ammo. Don't have a lot of that, unfortunately. Swing my dragon around. What's the play here? What's the play? They could have more reinforcements too. Draw some fire with this dragon. It's actually not ideal. Let's keep kind of moving out of range over here. Oh my gosh, freaking Wrath and Ruin. Alright, now I'm gonna get absolutely owned. Let's send in some single entities to fix the infantry so we can bring in our own. Let's try not to blob too hard. Got a target back here I need to take. Wow, look at this. My dragon got absolutely murdered during that Wrath and Ruin. There wasn't even that many units that had a lot of good range on me here. Alright, Nolosi, you're gonna have to steer clear this freaking Thunderer right here. It's got a beat on you now. Alright, get in here, get Belagar. Swing the Shades out. Get a little work done from the flank. If we can create a blob around the single entities. Okay, let's push up. I've got no magic. Clean up the Goblobber, please. Nolosi, there's a perfect breath attack opportunity for you over here. Shades. It's a target-rich environment. Let's get started. Dwarf warriors here holding their own against Hargoneth executioners for now.
We are ready. Moving out.
Wow, that is a just straight up mess up there.
Channel my rage.
Does anybody have magic attacks? Dragon, if you would be so kind as to come take out this cannon, please. This organ gun's back again. Never mind. Organ gun first.
Shades! Onwards to murder! Executioners!
Heard a horse dying back here. Forgot I had a couple of reinforcements. I got my sisters a slaughter. That would actually be pretty helpful right now to go after some of their skirmishers. Yeah, they're getting reinforcements. This battle was sitting my favor, but they get reinforcements. That's what's going to make this tough. Kind of knew this.
Glorious battle.
Shades!
Pour it on thick, so we could very well lose this one now too. Belagar Ironhammer still alive. Still alive. Still totally healthy. Getting plowed around by a death hag, taking no damage whatsoever in the process. Look, not even getting a hit in right now. My dragon probably died back there from the gyrocopters.
Shades!
Out of ammo, so now gyrocopters are going to be able to rain it in on me.
Advance, Drugi!
Kill some longbeards.
By all means. Outright.
My sisters of Slaughter are almost dead before they even got into combat. Where's Belagar at? Is Belagar still alive? Really shouldn't be. Yeah, look, my Death Hag quit firing at, or quit attacking Belagar and is now attacking the things we have to deal with here.
Destruction.
Well, I am just not doing well against the dwarves these days. I was straight up owning dwarves a while back, and now I'm just doing very poorly against them in almost every fight. To rethink my
With pleasure!
rethink my life here. See if we can kill this Rune Lord.
Cries of pain.
More and more dwarf reinforcements pouring on. Yeah, can you stop doing that, please?
Heed me. Indeed.
Thanks.
Hag. Doom awaits.
We have magic attacks on this thing. Yes, we do. Kill this guy. Got magic attacks. Now we're talking. That's what I want right now. Yeah! Own him! Show him who has a hammer fist.
The merciless hosts! Murder awaits! Slaughter them! My blade
What if we can sneak these guys up in here and get around behind an artillery piece? Quit pushing him like a freaking train and turn around and hit him. CA, please, man. Fix this crap. How am I supposed to play like that? I mean, I suck bad enough. I don't need that kind of stuff working against me. Have to like re-click attack orders on this thing every couple of seconds. I got a feeling there's like a whole dwarf army like slow marching across here. The numbers don't say it, but like the power bar says it.
Black guards! On to slaughter! Battle ready!
Why is the power bar like...
Blood will flow!
What other troops do they have here? They've got to have stuff walking through the woods right now.
Yes, yes.
Cold-blooded killers! Going on to slaughter!
It's such a weird... They've got stuff back here. Yeah, look. This is what's doing it, maybe. All this artillery. Yeah, that's got to be it. Let's take our lord and do some scouting. A little bit dangerous because we can't see the way, but Nolosi's got a healing potion. Can't do anything to this, so just push forward. Scare all this. It could just be their artillery. And a couple of missile units holding up their leadership. And I mean, there could be, yeah, there's a unit hidden there. It's a Quarler with great weapon. Organ gun, organ gun. Let's get into these organ guns. Heal up. It's gonna get a little ugly. Let's get Nolosi some reinforcements. Shades, I need ya. Push it up. My death hag. Oh my, how is he alive? I want to know. This is a ethereal unit being attacked by a... Oh, I thought this unit had magic damage, my bad. I was looking at it wrong earlier. Thought she had magic damage, never mind. I now understand how he's alive. I don't like it, but I understand it. Alright, Nolosi is tanking artillery. This is okay.
Merciless warriors.
Y'all want to just keep pushing forward.
To destruction.
Pick a target, engage.
Black gods. At once. Dealers.
Okay, how did we lose an attack order over here?
Black gods. Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Merciless warriors.
Cut this up.
Onwards to murder.
Some of you go around it. Alright, Shades with great swords against Coilers with great weapons. Really shouldn't be much of a fight, but it is. I mean, I know Coilers with great weapons aren't total garbo in melee, but
Black gods. Hack. Cut.
anti-infantry bonus.
Moving on.
We should certainly be winning that by a wide margin.
To battle!
Shades.
I think this is all they got back here. Boy, if we survive this, it's going to be one of the most Pyrrhic victories, and then just have to pray to the Warhammer gods that we have better luck on the next episode.
Following orders. Going. Advancing. Die, weaklings.
There we go. The number of Dawi in this campaign is too dang high. Okay? The number of Dawi in this campaign is too high. Whoa. You pushed me right round, baby, right. That's about right. Accurate. True story. Whew. Yeah, I gotta get off here. It's almost 11 o'clock. What a stream. I mean, I feel like I've physically done work after this one, even though I know I haven't.
Slaves are required.
Well, this is good, though. I mean, their armies took some massive
They
damage here.
belong to me now.
I paid a price, but the dwarves also paid a heavy price on that turn in. They paid a real heavy price. I think that we probably made out slightly better than they did there. Again, wasn't pretty, but... Oh, they got 2 more fresh stacks back there. Yeah, they got a couple more stacks right back there. Well, this is where we're going to pick up next time. I don't have time to fight this right now. Regina is going to have to defend Hotek's column against the Fey Enchantress. So, next stream, I will see you there. We know we're going to be starting off with a big one. We're going to be starting it off big. I will see you all next time. I don't know when. Probably next Tuesday, my guess. We'll see. I try and do these a couple nights a week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Heir of Carthage signing out. Thanks for all the viewers and the support tonight. Can't wait to see you again soon.